Okay, up the head very good.
I know him. How are you?
I'm good. What's going on? I'm
I've
fine.
seen you in 100 years.
Well, I'm always around
You
here.
haven't changed. I've aged.
Haven't changed.
I haven't been to Casa Cuba in a long time. This is my fiance, Juan
How you doing,
Carlos.
buddy?
How are you?
Good. Down, man.
You guys want to come in so I can explain to you? Because this
No,
woman
we're
is
good,
nuts.
we're good.
You know me and I'm sane, right?
Yeah.
This lady lost her cat on May 21st. I'm sure you guys have seen the big cat signs all over the place.
The orange cat?
Yes.
Yes.
The one that
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah. Well, on May 31st, I think it was like the day after the heat came or something like that, she came here looking for her cat. She went to all the neighbors' houses. And I know this sounds minor, but you have to see how this thing has just gotten crazy with this woman. So they said, hey, can we walk around and search your house to see if we can find the cat? Sure. Go ahead. Go. So she walked in and she searched and she found the dog's collar.
The air tag.
The air tag in there.
Your dog?
No, her cat's collar.
Oh.
Nothing else. There's
In your backyard.
in my backyard, but nothing else. Nothing else. And but we didn't know that. And then so she came back literally 2 days later with some search dogs or something like that on June 1st without telling us anything. It's my son's graduation. I said, sure, just go in, search all you want. We didn't even know. And they couldn't find anything. She searched for as many hours as she wanted to. There was
All
no-
right, you let her do whatever.
No, I've been completely, I feel for the woman, so go ahead, search and everything, and then we left. And then my son's girlfriend was here and overheard her that day saying, I'm sure her dogs killed the cat, which wasn't the case. The cat, I don't know where the cat is. I've never seen a cat. So literally after that, she must have waited for us out here for us to get home to talk to us. To please, what happened with the cat? We don't know what happened with the cat. You found the collar there. There's no blood. There's nothing. I mean, we don't know. We really don't know.
Exactly.
So, but you don't understand. After that, it was at least 8 times that she came afterwards. Then she showed up another time. She sent a private investigator, like hired from God knows where, stalked us out here until we went out. I mean, she rings the doorbell at 9 o'clock in the morning on Saturdays, on Sundays, at the craziest time, 7, 8 o'clock at night. And then they came in here, we want to search your backyard. Well, what do you mean search our backyard? You already searched our backyard. Oh, no, we're a professional company. So,
And you said yes?
well, wait a minute. So we said, okay, well, give us your information. We have no idea who you are, and we'll call you back later. She showed up again the next day. And then we just finally said, we have nothing to hide. Just go search. So my
But I
fiance,
say this time I'm gonna go with you guys because the last time we were going to.
We just let them have free
and we
reign in
left.
there.
Everybody we left, and we didn't know how many hours they stay here.
Yeah.
So this time I'm gonna be with you guys to see whatever you wanna need from us. I'm here.
Okay.
And I say I'm coming with 2 dogs. One dog. search
professional
everything,
sniffing dogs. I mean, they've been on TV and everything.
And then the second dog do the same job. We
Nothing.
stay like an hour. Okay, we're set, right? We're done. You need something else? No. That's it. All right. And then we left, and then they keep searching here.
They kept searching. They didn't find anything because there's nothing. The cat
They
was.
just found the collar. That's
So they
it.
found out. So it gets worse. It gets worse. She keeps on stalking us. Then she sends us this letter, and I have a picture of it, saying that if we don't text her to communicate with her to tell her that we're actively looking for the cat,
You are actively
that
looking?
I am actively looking. That gives her authority to go inside my backyard.
This was an email or a letter?
A letter. I have a picture of it.
That she left on your door?
Yeah. That gave her, and then the plastic. That gave her automatically the authority to go in there. I'm like,
No.
This woman is crazy. I mean, and so that day I researched who she was, and she's a psychiatrist. So let's just start with that. They came back, God knows how many times. Then finally, I think it was my kids were in from school, and one of them came up to my son, saw his son and my girlfriend come in, assuming it was me because I have blonde hair, and said to my son, I need to talk to your mother. She's hiding the cat. She's hiding something. She knows something. She doesn't want to say anything, but she thinks I'm going to hurt her dogs. Well, I think that's a little bit of a threat because that never occurred to me.
What type of dogs do you have?
I have a mixed breed. I hired one from the county. I adopted one from the county, and then I adopted the other one from Pets for Paws. They're mixed.
Okay.
They're mixed. They have part American Bulldog. So, anyways, but caveat is that They can't go outside because it has skin cancer. I have the doctor's thing here. So then she
We don't
called.
hold them.
Can we go in the shade because I do can't be in the sun.
Yeah.
Then she goes and she sends over. What was it? So then she says that. I told my fiance that day. I go, should we go to the police department? They're gonna think we're crazy, but this cat woman is out of control. So he says, no. Well, come Monday, a police officer from you guys shows up, and I talked to him via the thing, and I tell him everything that's going on, and he's like, have you seen the cat? I go, no, I haven't seen the cat. I wish I would have seen the cat. I would have given it to her. I don't want a reward. I would have given it to her. The police officer says, Yvette, don't worry. I'm going to go to her house. I'm going to explain to them that then next time they harass you, you're going to call the police and then you're going to file a complaint, which is exactly what I want to do today.
Do you know what officer you spoke to?
I probably can look at, I don't know, I only have like 2 weeks of ring.
It doesn't matter. We will still. So what are you doing? You don't want her to come back here on your property anymore?
Well, wait a minute, it gets worse. It gets worse. They still violate it. He has a party out here. They see people out here and they start coming up and talking to our guests. Just talk about the cat. They don't speak English. They're from Chile. Then we didn't say anything about it. We said, okay, she was just going around giving little gift bags. I mean, the woman is insane. Honestly, she's insane. Then today, she sends another African American gentleman about this tall. We find out that she's got cameras out here in the public right-of-way, or sensors. That's how she knows when we're here, when we're not here. So they knew the whole
Where are they at? Where
time.
they kept that?
He said that they put them here.
Let's see.
Yeah, a level of stalking that's going on here.
You can just do it.
I have no idea, but she says that the guy said that it's another private investigator.
Who's the one that told you that they're sensitive?
He did, the guy that just came right now.
Yeah.
And then,
The guy, you said the guy that just here just now?
yes, that just came right now.
Oh, that was that?
It's an African American gentleman.
Wasn't here.
No, it's in our
223
messages.
13450 Southwest 120 Street. 13450 Southwest 120 Street.
Us of having
Costco
pitbulls,
gas station.
and that our dogs
Right to the RAV4 of
and neighbors'
I-58.
dogs, which is the
This is
furthest.
the private investigator.
Yes.
They're
Yes,
saying.
that he wants to see the dogs, that he knows that we have pit bulls. We don't have pit bulls. We hired them. We got them from the county. They don't come out here ever, except maybe at night because Destiny has skin cancer. And so now they're trying to say that our dogs are attacking dogs. That's the biggest lie ever. And now I'm just feeling harassed and threatened. I mean, I can't tell you how out of control this is.
Have you shut off permission for them to come onto your property?
Yes. I put do not trespass.
Have you told her verbally, I do not want you on my property anymore?
Yeah, we told her. We told the
Did you
police
do it on
officer.
camera?
The police officer. Yes, it's on the ring cam. I don't know.
We're back in the sun. We're back in the sun.
Did you?
What happened here?
Yes, we told her she's not allowed inside.
Okay.
Look, there's the cat.
Oh Jesus.
No, it's just.
Well, I'm gonna.
We have
Yes.
told her. We have put
Did
up
you have her
signs.
on phone video, like recording her saying, "Look, on today's date, at whatever the time is, I am letting you know you are not allowed on my property again."
Well, the date that the
When was
private.
the last time you
that-
talked to her? Like her, not the private investigators or anything like.
Right here, in here, and I told her, okay, well, you're gonna come in here, and this is the last time. That was on my son's graduation.
Okay.
Then they came back, and we
Then-
allowed
then
them
it was-
in.
then it was a third
but
party
then
at
Juan Carlos, he said, okay, that's it, no more. It's done. It's done. But we told the police officer, and I forgot his name, but I'll find out, and I'll tell you exactly the date that it was.
Probably Everett.
He was a really nice guy.
Tall.
Yeah.
Black male.
Yeah, no,
No?
he wasn't. No, I think he was Hispanic. And he says,
Okay.
Yvette, don't worry, I'm gonna go take care of it. I go, listen, I'm so glad you came because it shows that I'm not crazy.
Hey, but listen. You don't have to be going through this, like you're saying, harassment or intimidation or
Yeah.
anything like that. You have an option also to file a restraining order.
How do I do that?
Go to the courthouse.
Okay.
And get a restraining order. You guys gonna handle this call?
No, you got because we got to go do our.
I'm sorry.
We got to catch up on
I know
the
this
FTO
sounds
stuff.
silly, but I'm
I will do the
actually
report.
scared
You
now.
gonna do the report?
No, you are
Okay.
because we got to go do our.
Just 2113 of a call via the cat.
And officer, we didn't want to even call you to waste your time for that kind of situation, but it's
Hey, guys.
every
I
time.
know,
you-
no,
No,
it's-
no,
it's
no,
escalated.
no.
I don't. Y'all were. I would have let them search my house one time, and at that point it would have been you're done. But y'all are super nice So,
We don't have anything to hide.
but
Of course, but
Well,
now
No,
she's
no,
getting,
and
now
I,
she feels
and I
entitled to
do,
be able
and
to
I
come
do
back.
remember her. You know, I've dealt with her before. Let me have your ID real quick.
I'm sure, no problem. I just changed my.
yeah. And we're just gonna
What
go.
is this?
That's the ridiculous part about it. I go, really? My dog has skin cancer. She can't go outside.
And like I say, if it just us here, but now everyone that comes to our property,
No, no,
any
it's,
people visit us and say, Juan Carlos, somebody's outside.
no.
You have the right to call us.
No,
I would
no,
just tell them-
call us
You
immediately.
can call us immediately as soon as they step on here.
Nobody
That's it.
comes in the
Let
property.
me see if I still have the ring.
But now.
What is your
you
phone
have
number?
no obligation.
Like, you don't need to talk to
You have a
She's
court order?
nuts.
No, he dropped the property. At that point, no more nice guy.
And if they stay?
Say, you're on camera here. I'm gonna let you know, we're making a report. You
That's
come
the
back.
problem. Is the camera has not been working.
All right, sure. They don't need to know.
It's enough for them.
Huh?
It's enough to say that.
It's there.
It's there.
And have your phone on, a camera recording that they are told not to be on the
Oh
property.
yeah. Well, he showed up with like a little
Don't matter,
camera here too, trying to
So
record
you need
it.
a court order, if you need to come on my property, have a court
Okay.
order. Okay, you're done.
Right.
Do not engage, because the minute you engage, you give them a right to come on. The minute they have a right, they're
I
gonna
do this.
continue. So, cut it
Okay.
off. Because they don't wanna lose their license, and they don't wanna be sued. So, once you tell them enough, that's it, because you don't have a gate, so they're gonna come on.
Right. Well, that's what. And so we put do not trespass signs as well. We made them very evident on both sides, so that after we got that letter,
Where you have them on?
I have them on both sides.
Okay.
The day that she said that she sent that letter saying that if we did not respond, that they that gave her the okay to go inside our backyard. I'm
No,
not gonna
no,
have to
no,
put do not
no,
trespass. Would I have to be here standing security guard all day long?
Do you know if she was ever in the property when you weren't here?
I don't know,
Okay.
and it scares me. But because they've been stalking us, and now they have some
Right.
sort of motion sensors and everything.
Well, you don't know who they are, they're not getting checked, you don't know who they are when they're showing up. They could say whoever they wanna be. So, listen, you're doing the right thing, and anytime they show up first,
Yeah.
but have it on
Because
recording.
you want to talk
But now they're threatening us, and they're threatening my dogs.
Have it
And,
on recording. Okay, that was not your word against theirs.
Let's do this on
On
track.
recording, bring your phone and tell them verbally, on recording, you're being recorded, let you know, and you're not allowed on my property anymore.
Okay.
and our property is up to there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right there. They can walk on the street all they want to, they could take pictures
And on
on
the other
street,
side and everything, but as soon
but
as
they can't
here,
park on your
Will you
property.
visit them as well?
Who?
And let them know they're not allowed on our property because
Visit
that's what
who?
the other police officer, the people, they're like right back here.
Your neighbors are the one coming
Yes,
in your yard?
they're the
yeah,
neighbors.
The person that's been the home is
No, the lady lives over there.
Oh, I don't know where she lives. Where does she live?
She doesn't live far from here.
She's from neighbors. She lives down the street.
If we
Well, that's the
catch-
one then.
Well,
Okay, she's not. She don't live behind.
I don't
your
know where
house.
she lives. I don't know
Well,
anything about
yeah,
her. I know
but
that
I'm
she's a
gonna go
psychiatrist.
The house where you're supposed to return the
Well,
cat.
I know.
is-
I know.
She comes to your
Yvette, I know everything that's going on with this cat thing.
God.
All right. I was the first officer that got involved with this cat thing.
Okay.
So I already know what's going on. When I started seeing all these signs, I'm going, she's going a little bit overboard here now.
Yeah.
If the cat hasn't returned and it needs medication, and the cat's probably dead already, so what? They found her collar in your backyard. It could have been she was running through here.
We have
And dropped the
bougainvilleas.
collar.
We have bougainvilleas there. Like
And
they have gotten
whatever,
hooked on there.
exactly.
But
It got
there's
hooked
no
and
blood.
fell.
There was nothing.
Exactly. And she asked me to be able to go in your yard.
Mm-hmm.
That was the first time. You remember that?
No, I don't remember you coming here the first time, but I remember when she came the first time, and I remember when she came the second time, and I remember when she came the third time, and I remember all the other
So you
times.
came
She said there was nobody here, but I said, okay, you go ahead and look and see. Well, she said she found the collar in your backyard. Okay.
Yeah.
I said, okay, what else did you find? There's nothing else.
Right.
Or it's ringing in your backyard. Mm-hmm. When she asked, hey, is it okay?
So she actually searched without authority?
Well, she had called the police and said,
So she's been in my backyard?
can I go, can I find...
It has a no trespass. That one's been there.
No,
since
no.
before.
This was the first time. This all happened.
But there was a no trespassing sign there.
No. This was the first time
Yeah,
it
no, that
happened. This
one-
was back in the first time that she lost her
This
cat.
is the one that did not have a no trespassing.
Within a couple of days, she lost her cat.
Come here a second. You'll see that these are not new.
There was no signs.
Oh, yeah. Come here.
No.
Mira.
Pero mira, she asked.
Estos son viejos. Mira. Esos son viejos, nada más que hay uno.
Oh yeah. I'm sure. Beware of dogs. I'm sure she
And
saw
no
that.
trespass. That's been there. You can go check it out. Just I'm on rocks. That's old. That's been there. The one about the gun has been there.
She came over here, knocked on the door. I can't remember. It was the first time when she lost her cat.
May 31st or
Within
something.
2 days of her losing
Yeah.
her cat, she was on her
Yeah, and her air tag.
Apple or whatever, and her air tag is showing that the tag was in your backyard.
Why don't they just track the little chip in the cat and see if they can find it?
They probably didn't
I
just.
don't have a chip.
They probably didn't just.
The chip.
Tú sabes, en vez de estar jodiendo aquí tanto, nosotros no hacemos nada.
Well, anyways, I'm aware of her. I'm gonna go talk to her real
I mean,
quick.
she's just threatening now. She's making lies about my dog.
But you said you had a private investigator just now here?
Yeah, well, the guy identified himself to Juan Carlos. Now, I don't know if it's her husband or a PI. He said he was a PI. He was wearing like something here. But her, the guy was African American. Her husband, I think, is African American as well. So I don't know. I don't know.
Juan Carlos, let me have your ID also. I'm gonna have to put you in a
We're
report.
gonna go to the station
Yeah.
and finish up our paperwork. We got a lot of
Thank
stuff
you.
we gotta get done.
Thank you guys for coming.
Okay, thank you.
I'm sorry. I know it sounds ridiculous, but I'm actually feeling unsafe right now.
It's not ridiculous. Like I said, you have a lot more patience than I do. It would have been, no, you can't. I wouldn't even,
No,
But now she's threatening things that aren't true.
I wouldn't even let him come on my property.
But we didn't even know. Juan Carlos was right out here, and then they show up. Like when we had the visitors here, they just went up and started talking to the visitors.
Juan Carlos, I put this address here.
Thank you.
What address?
Sorry,
is
I'm
it?
not-
136.
You live there?
Yeah. 13625.
I can't get us.
Well,
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Can we go inside? Do you mind?
No,
Let's sit
because
here a little bit more.
I got my car. I'm in the shade.
Okay. Está bien, sentado.
Put your
Sorry
phone number,
about
Juan
this.
Carlos. No, you're just
You want something to drink?
upset. No, I just got some tea and water, and I got all stuff in
I
that
thought I
car.
haven't had my tea or coffee.
What's your phone number? So you met the private investigator that was just
Here,
here.
yes, like 30 minutes ago.
Okay, all right. And what did he say?
That he say that he's a private investigator, that he wanna talk with Yvette. And,
He wanted to what?
talk with Yvette, with myself, and with the owner, and he wanna see our dogs. I said, why you wanna see our dogs? Because some neighbor told me that your dog attacked another dogs. I said, what? Who told you that? I said, no, I cannot tell you. Say, you know what? That is enough. Please leave here. I don't want to talk with you.
Slow down.
All right.
You want me to type up a letter telling him in writing you are forbidden from coming here? Give it to
Who?
you right now. A esa gente.
You bet.
No.
I asked you to
Okay.
go downtown
Then
Okay, and file a
and
restraining
get a
order.
restraining order.
Okay.
With this report, you're going to be able to get one.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry.
So I'm writing it to the point where you're not feeling very safe right now.
No.
You're feeling harassed and stalked. Although she found that her cat collar in your backyard doesn't mean that you have her cat.
Yeah.
And apparently she's got an
Nine for the
obsession
arrival
now
957.
that because she found her tag in your backyard. This is the place where the crime
Have
happened.
it. Exactly.
There is no, you see, you see where I'm getting to?
Yeah.
And she's taking it a little bit overboard with all the signs that she has all around.
Yeah.
My God, if anybody found a cat, it's $5,000 for crying out loud. You know what? Anybody with a sense that would go, oh yeah, I'm going to go to the animal shelter and find a cat that looks just like it and adopt it and bring it to her and say, this is your cat, give me my
There you go.
$5,000. Come on. You're telling the crooks,
Sir, an
"Hey,
officer,
you wanna make
Adrian Schedules, right away?
$5,000? Find a cat that looks just like this and take it to the lady. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a little bit overboard.
Just, I don't have you
The
text
cat
and
has
advisory
been
number?
missing
Since May 29th, according to the signs.
since May 29th.
223 in my area, 2
The cat's
So
dead.
they're going to take a person
It says it needs medication. And, the first time I met her was like, my cat needs medication. I need to find my cat.
Yeah,
And I go, okay. This was within a day or two of her losing her cat.
Yeah.
And then she went wild, but then she found the app and found that the tag was
Yeah.
in your backyard. And she was going around. It wasn't your house only. She was going around the whole
Have others
neighborhood.
complained?
I think so.
She has held your head.
But because she found the tag in your
Yeah.
yard.
The only
Now
thing-
you're the focal point.
Yes. Yeah.
That's not right. That's not right. And you went a little bit overboard already, letting her in 2 or 3, 4, 5 times.
Nice.
You know, no, hold on.
Yeah, but,
2100 for you.
it's like I say, we feel okay. If that happened to us, we would like to.
Hey.
Right? Pero and then,
If you don't find the cat within a week, forget it. Forget it. Because the cat lost its tag doesn't mean the cat's going to come right back to your house. If it hasn't come back in 1 or 2 days, forget it.
Yeah.
It's not going to come back.
no,
I'm telling you what, I lost my cat too.
yeah.
I lost my dog one time, so I understand.
My cat was just recently lost too, and it didn't return. It took normally he would come back every day. Every day he would come back. Yeah, 2 days passed, 3 days passed, 4 days. I go, okay, it's getting serious.
You know, I think I'm.
And it's a male cat, so it's out there fighting with everybody. And I found out that in our neighborhood we have coyotes. Yeah, go figure.
Thankfully, the peacocks haven't gotten me.
No, I don't live here. I live in Broward County, but they have developments going on over there that they're tearing down, acres of overgrowth and stuff like that, and building $2-3 million houses. And then within all that overgrowth, you got foxes, you got coyotes.
Kilo 2104,
Believe
attention,
me,
Kilo 2101.
You go out at night.
26 to a
And
resident,
one of my neighbors said, "Yeah, I think I
coming
saw a
out.
coyote because it was
It's
not.
going to be apartment
It didn't look like a
208,
regular
BTH
dog
has
running
not
down
been
the
checked
street.
at 10 o'clock.
Calusa,
Kilo
At
2104.
night.
In Calusa, that is the golf course there, and there's coyotes
Yes, no,
living,
Kilo
and they go
2101,
to other houses.
Yeah. But they're during the day they hibernate. They're hidden. They only come out at night.
Yeah.
And my cat goes out at night, and I figure, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It got injured somehow, and probably it started growing an infection. I noticed it, and I think a day or two before I said, I'm gonna grab him and take him to the vet. Yeah, it disappeared within it didn't come back 3 or 4 or 5 days later. I said, okay, it's
Don't they leave to die sometimes?
They never die in the
In the
house.
house.
no,
right?
they don't die in the houses. They go off and die,
Yeah.
or like I said, they got eaten up by a coyote.
Trying to see if I have the ring.
And
And there's a male cat, and there's a story behind that too.
I'm a softie for animals. You know?
He brought a feral cat to my house. He, the one that's missing, brought a feral cat to my house. It gave birth underneath my shed. That cat stuck around for 2 weeks. We see it, and I knew it was already okay. It's going to be a problem. Why? Because I have a conure bird, and I put him outside. Ese gato, los otros gatos, wasn't bothering it. I have 2 other cats. The other 2 cats, the one that's missing, and I have another one.
Apartment 224.
But the feral cat licking its chop every time we, had the bird outside. I'm going, esto va a ser
109 Avenue.
de madre.
It's going to be apartment
Oh my God.
2
224.
weeks.
Battery subject to
trying
wife. She's a white
to,
female.
shoot the
She's
cat away.
schizophrenic and bipolar.
Get away. Pero
Could be wearing
tenía
a black
gatico
shirt,
underneath the
shorts.
shed, so it wasn't going anywhere.
And the patient is a Nieves Miranda.
My mother-in-law
At
puts the cat out, the bird outside, and walks in. This is while I was working doing day shift. My granddaughter's calling me, hysterical. Dad, you don't believe something tragic happened. I go, what happened? The cat ate Pico.
Oh,
We've
no.
had Pico for over 8-10 years.
oh my
What
God.
is he
He used
doing?
to eat out of
Oh
my.
God.
He used to eat out of my plate. I used to take him to shopping
What is he
with me
doing?
on my back. Bueno, pa que
¿Qué
hiciste?
hiciste con el feral cat?
3 days. 3 days. My son went that day to a fair up in Orlando, some music thing for 3 days, knowing that his bird, well, it was our bird because, if we had it for 9 years, can you imagine? Jason was only 11 years
All his
old.
life with him.
So he grew up with the bird. And he took off, and I come home from work, and I try to catch the cat, and try to catch the cat, try to catch it in the cage, and I'm doing everything I can. I put a rug over the. Wait, I'm going to go up. I'm telling a personal story here.